Welcome back to Living Local. We all know that regular exercise is vital to our health and well-being, and there are endless ways to stay active, and one obvious option is a gym. But for many people, the environment of a gym can be intimidating. It's important to find a place you can go at your own pace and not worry about being judged. I am joined by Priscilla with Planet Fitness. Thank you so much for being here, Priscilla.
Thank you for having us.
So first question for you is that I've felt like health and fitness has really become more of a priority in our culture, making that extra margin in your life to make an effort to get some physical activity in. Why do you think that we're seeing this trend?
I think that there's just, everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to look good. There's so much out there that, so much illness and everything that everybody's trying to avoid that. So if they can get into a healthy routine of staying healthy, it helps them feel good about themselves.
Absolutely, and I feel like you're having good health, it just trickles down into every single area of your life. So if you don't move it, you lose it, right? If you don't continue to make it a priority, then you're not going to be able to have it for long term. So I agree with you. I think that's an amazing thing. And the popularity of gyms and fitness clubs, it's sort of ebbed and flowed throughout the years. Where do you think that we are at in that cycle right now of the gym, of a fitness center being the main go-to place?
I think as long as you're going into somewhere where it's a positive atmosphere, everybody wants that. Everybody wants to be, I'm getting really confused. Everybody likes to feel positive about what they're doing and how they're looking. So if you're going into a gym that is a judgment-free zone, you're going to get that positivity that you need.
Absolutely. Okay, and I am a gym person. That is just where I like to go personally. I know tons of people who prefer at-home workouts. Maybe it's more convenient. What do you think are some advantages of actually physically going somewhere else outside of your home to get your workout in, like a gym?
Right. Being at home, it is convenient. It can be convenient, but it also would be to where you're going to be like, today I don't feel like going to do that. But if you're going to a gym, you end up making friends. You end up taking your classes with the trainer. Now somebody's holding you accountable. And some of us need that extra accountability to get us to, to do what we should be doing for ourselves.
Right, Priscilla, and if someone is walking into the gym, and obviously you're going to have so many more options on how to stay physically active at a gym as opposed to staying at home, unless you have like a crazy setup at home, but generally most people don't.
Right.
So if they go to the gym, where do they even start if they're not even sure what, they walk in, they see the cardio equipment, they see the weights, where can they start to get active?
The first thing that we like to do is we would like to get the member in with our trainer. Once you get in with the trainer, you're going to give them what you're wanting to do. You're going to let them know what your goals are, how many times you want to work out, and if you have any restrictions. That trainer is going to put a plan together for you to help you to get to your goal. The trainer will then continue to meet with you every 2 to 3 weeks to get you to the next level. So not only is she getting you started, she also offers an orientation class. So that's for people that have no clue on what they're doing. She's going to spend 30 minutes with you and show you machines so that you're able to do them correctly and you're not going to hurt yourself.
I love that part because so often you go in and maybe you're just nervous to ask someone, how do you use this piece of equipment?
Exactly.
So you just kind of do it how you think you should do it, and you increase your risk for injury and whatnot. So it is so important to have someone who is trained on how to teach, be able to walk you through that.
Correct.
So very important. And I know that this will depend on your personal goals, but how often should we be working out? Should we make exercise a priority? I know that we should be sitting less and standing and walking more, but when it comes to taking specific time out of your day to work out the body, what's sufficient?
Well, they do recommend 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 times a week. It also depends on what your limitations are.
Yeah.
So that's why we really do encourage that you meet with a trainer, because the trainer's going to know exactly what you're able to do and if you have any restrictions. So if there is restrictions there, she's going to let you know this is what you should be doing and this is how many times you should be doing. So a lot of it is getting to meet with the trainer.
Very important to make that step because it just knocks out so many of the confusion that comes with fitness and health. So when someone walks in, obviously they're seeing the cardio equipment and the weights, but you guys actually offer a lot of other health-related services. What are some of those?
We do have, we have a 30-minute circuit. We have stretching, of course, and then we have tanning beds. I don't know how healthy that is. We do have our total body, and then we have our massage chairs and hydro massage beds, which are amazing.
Oh, I think those look amazing. I'm all about the massage therapy, so that looks so wonderful. Priscilla, just in your 2 years with Planet Fitness, what has been like reaction from some members? Like, why do they prefer Planet Fitness?
The idea of it being judgment-free, you know, and then walking into a gym where, you know, my employees, we know our members and we know them by name. Being able to come into a building and you're known, you know, so that is like the big welcoming, that everybody that walks in our gym, we call them by name. You know, we're personal with them. We get to, you know, we know a lot about them. We give them incentives, you know, we have member of the month, you know, cool. So they get to tell their story, you know, and then we post it and we make a big, you know, a big woo-ha, whatever, you know, because they get to tell their story of what they had to do to get where, you know, where they are now, how they started and what they're doing. So it makes them feel good, you know. I mean, I have members constantly asking, when can I be on the board? It's like, tell me your story. Aww. That's all I need. Tell me your story. You know, and I will put your pictures, your before and after, and then I update them, you know, every month. So it just gets them more involved that way also. So,
Priscilla, what are the local locations for Planet Fitness?
We have one in Davenport, Moline, Galesburg, Clinton, and then Sterling.
Wonderful. So lots of options, and that is another, I guess, perk, is that you have multiple locations that you can go to.
Yes.
And another question, so if I'm traveling and I have a Planet Fitness membership, can I find a local Planet Fitness and be able to go there, or how does that work?
Yes. If you have the Black Card membership, you are able to use any reciprocal location. So there is 1,600 locations nationwide. So you're able to use all the, you know, utilize all those.
That is definitely an advantage. Whenever I travel, I'm like, okay, where am I going to work out? How am I going to get it in? That's so awesome. Last question for you, Priscilla. You guys have an exciting sale going on right now.
Yes, we are having 25 cents down and then $10 a month. So
how can people take advantage of that?
You can go online and go to planetfitness.com, and you can sign up online or come in and get a tour where anyone behind the desk would be more than happy to show you around.
Awesome. Priscilla, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if you would like some more information on Planet Fitness, they do have those 5 area locations that she mentioned: Davenport, Moline, Clinton, Sterling, and Galesburg. For more info, visit planetfitness.com. We'll also have more details posted on ourquadcities.com. Stick around, more Living Local is coming up.